Hey there. You want to know the irony of Hebrews in Germany? Well, Merlin Stone continues in her book, When God Was a Woman, by explaining the irony of the examples set forth by the Jews and how they influenced the Germans. Here's a quote from her book. Quote, "One comment must surely be made before I conclude this chapter. If this hypothesis bears up under further investigation, we must certainly view the events of the Second World War and the atrocities enacted upon the Hebrew people of the 20th century by the self-styled Aryans of Nazi Germany, not only as tragic, but ironic. The research and excavations of the Hittite culture have been carried on primarily by German archaeologists throughout this century. It was sometime before and directly after the First World War that Nasili was slowly beginning to be accepted as the real name of the Hittite language, and Nesa, or Nasa, their first capital. The original name of the Hittite invaders may have been Nesians or Nasians. Nuzi became the capital of the Indo-European nation of Mitanni. One cannot help but wonder how much Adolf Hitler was affected by the reports of these finds, which may have found their way into the popular media of the times. Was it these accounts that caused him to change his name from, and forgive me, I'm going to butcher this, Schickelgrüber to Hitler, which in German would mean something like teacher of Hit? Strangely enough, one more connection between the Hittites and the Hebrews is the Hebrew use of the word Nazi for prince." Unquote. With all the talk of how the United States in 2025 is mirroring Germany in the 1930s, I thought you might find this tidbit of insight from the book When God Was a Woman to be interesting. To learn more about how religion has shaped women's social progress in the United States, join me for the next video as we continue exploring Chapter 1 of my book, We Aren't Going Back, A History of Women's Social Progress Over 200 Years. Okay, see you in the next video.